Hey, what's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? I hope everybody's awesome. Thanks for coming out. I definitely appreciate it. Let me adjust my volume there. I'm a little too loud. One second. My phone is doing something weird. Come on, phone, stop that. You are being a pain in my bum. My phone is a big old bum pain. All right. How's everyone doing today? Alrighty, we are just about ready to get this thing going. I'm getting the last couple of things set up, and then we'll be ready to pretty much rock and roll at that point. So yeah. I see Stacks. What's up, my man? William D. Hello, hello. Austin, McVin. Good to see you guys. Mighty D, Melon, JP. Bachman, Chris. Hey. Good to see ya. Alright, so we pretty much got this thing ready to rock and ready to roll. So how's everyone's day going so far? I definitely hope everybody is amazing. I hope you guys are awesome. Alright, so we're going to go play some Showdown. With, we're not going to play it with this car because that car is a little bit on the slow side. Let me move over to a different car. We'll try and find one that's actually good. That one's, it's not that that one's bad, but that one's just not really what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Where's the thingy dingy? I am lost. I'm going to tell you what, I didn't sleep much last night, so I am unbelievably tired today. I think I woke up about 2 in the morning and couldn't get back to sleep. So I went to bed, probably fell asleep around 10 or 11. Woke up at 2. I guess we're playing this thing here today. Oh man, it's one of them days. It's one of them days. Desi says, am I going to play Pit Shop? I don't think I have that. I haven't seen that show up on my map yet, honestly. I'm not sure why not or where it's at, but I did just get some sort of update this morning, so maybe it's on there. But the game did download new content right before the stream started, so I'd have to look on the map and see if they added it. For the most part, though, I'm not sure how I feel about that thing. Mighty D went to bed at 3. 3 a.m., 3 a.m. Alright, so Desi's from Korea. Where we had the shortest martial law. What happened? Which are you from, North or South Korea? I hear one of them is nice. I hear the other one's probably not a fun place to live, but I don't really know for sure. Hopefully you live in the one that's nicer to live in. I hear one they treat people better than the other, so. I don't know. But let's go do it to it. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, that's not working. Hold on, hold on. Okay, let's go do another one. Winpoo said if he was from North Korea, he wouldn't be here. Yeah, I don't know anything about their laws or anything, but... I hear one of them is pretty nasty. So 6 hours of martial law. I actually haven't heard about that, but hopefully things are going good over there. Unfortunately, you know, sometimes crazy stuff happens and things get weird. I don't know. I just wish everybody in the world could, like, get along and everything would just run smoothly everywhere. You know what I mean? That would be so nice. That would be so nice if everything could just, like, work out in, you know, everybody's favor. Desi said everything's good. He'll be impeached soon. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. What they need to do in every country is take everybody out of office and replace them with people who actually care about making the world a nice place to live. That's my theory. That's my theory right there. William D says shortest reign of terror ever. Guillermo Tan, what's up, man? Oh yeah, getting stage 6 parts and fusions are not exactly a fast process most of the time. That's for sure. Takes a while. Definitely takes a while to get all that stuff. I mean, I've got cars that I've had for I don't even know how many years, and they're still not maxed out, right? I've got a couple cars that are probably missing like 1 or 2 stage 6 parts, and probably still a few pink fusions. And I've had them for like 7, 8 years, you know. Thing is, this game is trying to sell you stuff, so they don't want to try and make everything like super easy for you, because they want you to buy those parts, right? They want you to buy keys, or they want you to buy crates or something. As he said, you should run for presidency. Yeah, I don't think I would get elected. They would be like, nope. You'd be like, who is this guy? We never heard of him. Don't know who this guy is. Oh, he plays race car games on YouTube. They'd be like, psh, nope. That's pretty much how I would see that one going. But I could be wrong. Maybe not. I could definitely be wrong, though. But that's what I think would happen. Oh, man. If you could change one thing about CSR, what would it be? Oh, man, there's so many things that need fixing or changing. If I could only change one thing... Alright, put it this way. If I owned this game, I would tell whoever is writing the game code, I would say, Stop in your tracks, fix the bugs, fix the glitches, get the game running properly to where it runs flawless. That would be the first thing, right? And then the second thing would be make the bigger events affordable for everybody. And lower the prices on keys. That's kind of what I would do. But then again, I don't know. I mean, you'd have to figure out if that was going to... The game's always got to make enough money to keep running and make a profit. So you'd have to make sure doing that wasn't going to somehow make the game lose money. I mean, I doubt it would, but... I don't, you know, I'm not a businessman, so I'm not really sure what they have to do, but you got to find the right, in my opinion, the game needs to find the right balance between making a profit and keeping the players happy. For the most part, this game is not too bad at it because there's stuff for everybody in this game, right? There's a lot of stuff for the paid players. There's stuff for the people who can spend a little bit, and even the free players. I mean, it might take a while, but if you're patient and you play a lot, you'll have no problem. You will have no problem doing well on this game if you play a lot for a long time. I mean, it probably took me about 8 to 9 months to build up a pretty decent garage, you know. First several months, like I didn't spend money for the first couple of years I played this game. I didn't spend a dime. No duplicate stage 6 parts. That would be wonderful. You know what? You know what I would do? I would make all stage 6 parts universal. That would fix the problem right there. You can throw the stage 6 part on any car you want. The Master, what's going on? Nice to see ya. Oh, Lord, which tier 2 car can you use for Tempest that you can buy with cash? I don't think that's possible, unfortunately. Now, you can buy the Porsche Boxster with gold, but you do need to have it maxed out 100%. I don't think there's any tier 2 cars you can buy with game cash that are going to be fast enough. Oh, wait. I take that back. No. Now that the BMW 235i or 325i or whatever, as a dyslexic guy, I don't know what the numbers are, but that BMW, now that it's an elite car, if you put some elite tokens into it, it will beat all of the Tempest races. I forgot about that, so. Yeah, I would buy that. That's a car you can just keep buying and stripping, buying and stripping, buying and stripping until you get all the stage 6 parts and fusions for it. That's actually a great little car. That's a great little car. Desi says activating multiple wild cards at once. What do you want, a 3,000% wild card? Oh man, that would be crazy. McVan says, I would buy stuff from the store and their website so I get the best deals. That's honestly how they should get profit from most paying players. I'll tell you why they can give you better deals over there, because I think Google takes 30% of each sale. So if you buy something over on their website, Google doesn't take their 30% cut. Yeah, I mean, if you could do like the 150, the 70, and the 30, That's what 300. I just figured it out. I counted it on my fingers, and I lost it. 300 and some percent. Imagine getting like 5,000 RP per race you win. I'm actually amazed Google allows them to. Google and iOS allow them to set up their own website. When I first heard that these games were doing that, I'm like, I'm amazed they're not getting like. I'm just amazed Google's not like kicking them to the curb over that, because Winpoo, I did not get the Mustang, my friend. My car was not fast enough. I think my car was doing like 7.7s or 7.6s or something like that, and I did not get it. Dave Harris, how's your day? Good to see ya. The Ruffian's a really cool car. I actually saw there was a deal where they were selling 3 really nice cars for like $40. I was thinking that's really not that bad of a deal. Bachman Chris is me there? Is that supposed to say me either? Don't you max the captive by the bronze crates? I guess you could, yes. I mean, you could. You definitely could. I wasn't smart enough to think about that, but yeah. Thought never crossed my mind. Hey, let's spend some keys on this car. Now, why did I come out here? There was something I wanted to do. Oh, yeah. Let's see if they still got that deal going. Yeah, check it out. $40. You get the Galaxy 500. You get that Camaro. And you get the Ruffian Mustang. That's not bad for $40 when, I mean, one car is usually $20. You're getting 3 cars for... Was that like $15 each or something? Plus you get a little golden game cash. That seems like a halfway decent deal right there. Or you could pay $30 for that. That crappy race pass. All right, let me go see if that somebody said the. Let's see if the thing's on my map. Let's see if I have the new thing. I don't think it's up there, but not the shift spin, but the other thing. I don't think I have any of those new things yet. But even some of the collections things I'm not getting. Like, I'm not getting the collections showdowns. I think we're supposed to be getting showdowns for collections. And yeah, I don't know where all the stuff is. All I have is the this deal right here. And most of the time, I don't even have the cars for it. That's the problem I'm having. Anyways. So far, it's not been something you can just do easily when it comes to the collection stuff. Melon says Showdown's collections is gone. Oh, did they do away with that? I'm actually surprised. Probably not enough people doing it, I bet. That would be my guess. Not enough people probably had the cars maxed out to do well on it. Mighty D says 15 in Canada. Well, you can 15 a car or 15 for that deal where you get the 3 cars? If it was 15 bucks for all 3 cars, that would be one heck of a deal right there. I'd be all about that. I'd be buying that up. I'd be like, I gotta get that now. I need that now. Yeah, that would be a great deal, honestly. Hey, Miss You, how you doing today? Just big fan of your work. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel. Welcome to the live stream. Enemy, how's it going? Nice to see ya. Silent, what's up? I appreciate you guys. William says, buy 2, get 1 free. Yeah, that's kind of how that is, actually. That's basically what you're getting there. I'm not so sure that I like this car. I mean, it's not a bad car, but I don't think I like it that much. I do have the Captive, but it's only I think I've only got the transmission, tires, and nitrous upgraded on it, so if I would have had time to think about it, I would have been like, hey, if I upgrade this, I can win the prize with that. But you know. William D says, hit the like button. We would definitely appreciate that. Thank you. 3, 2, 1, go. Definitely appreciate that big time. Melon says, the Captive is not a good car. I don't know. I think I found some sort of weird live racing setup for it with only a couple of parts. I think I used it once. I remember using it once. I think it won a bunch of races and then I never drove it again, so it's one of them days. Or one of them deals. It's just one of them weird deal thingy dingies right there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wait, it's like 13-6. It'll win some. What's 13-6, Melon? I'm not sure what you mean by 13-6. I mean it'll win like 13 out of every 6 races? Oh, 13-6 lobby. Gotcha. Yeah, it was in a really slow lobby. I do remember that. It was I don't know if I only upgraded the transmission or what it was I did to it, but it was kind of a weird deal, but it worked. 3, 2, 1, go. Winpoo says 13-6 for tier 5 is too slow. Not if it wins. Not if it wins. I wouldn't care if it was 397. Okay, I wouldn't want to drive a car that slow, but if it was, I might think about doing a live race with it occasionally. Probably not very often because it would take forever to run through your races there. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I've always got slow cars for the showdowns. That's one issue I have, is I always have really slow cars for the showdowns. Like super slow, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. Wow. Alter Noir says he can get all those cars for $6. Like, you can get all 3 for $6? That's awesome. Holy moly. I would buy that. I would buy that for sure. I mean, I don't know if $6 is like a lot in your country or something, but... Or if it's like cheap, like, I mean, $6 is cheap. I would buy that right now if I could get it for $6, I'll tell you that. I would be all about it. Go, little car, go, little car, go! William D says, Turkey is one of the poorest countries. Yeah, I don't know much about other countries, honestly. But yeah, I mean, that's a good deal. I mean, if that's affordable for you, that's a good deal, you know. Desi wants to know if anybody from India can tell him how much that costs. Anybody from India? I think they do have some pretty good prices. My buddy Adore would always tell us his prices. He's from, well, no, I think he lived in Russia. Never mind. He wasn't in India. Three, two, one, go. All right. I think he lived up in the mountains in Russia or something, but it sounded like he got some pretty good prices on his game. Chris says, Google knows. Sad thing is, Google probably knows everything. Google probably knows too much. 3, 2, 1, go. We don't want Google to know as much as they do know. That's all I'm going to say. They probably know. They probably know more about you than you know about you. Honestly. William D says there's several Aussie players. I bet you could get in some trouble for that. Like, if the game caught you doing that, I have a feeling they would be a little bit angry. They would probably be a little angry. Alright, so William, you think YouTube, Google, and the CIA are all the same organization? So Google is owned by the CIA, or Google owns the CIA? Is that what you're saying? Oh, man. I wish I'd have got more sleep last night. Google hires, can't read, can't talk, can't stay awake. Google hires ex-CIA members is what he's saying. I would not be surprised. Kind of a smart move on their part, honestly, if you think about it. That would probably be a good way to do it. All right. All right, all right. Yeah, I've never had a Twitter or done anything with Twitter. I've never been a fan of that. I don't know what it's like now, but I remember when it came out, you could only write like maybe like half of a sentence or something. I think they allowed you to make a tweet that was like 4 words long, like. I like ice, but you couldn't say cream because that was too long. You could say I like ice, but you couldn't say I like ice cream because you couldn't type that much in there. I think it's changed a lot over the years, but yeah. I never understood why people liked Twitter. When it first came out, at least. It just seemed, I was like, Twitter's for twits. I mean, think about the name, man. Twitter. You gotta be a, I was like, you gotta be a twit to sign up for that. Twitter's for twits. That's what I would always say. But now I think you can post like photos and videos and everything else over there, can't you? Sounds like it's probably a lot better than it used to be. Oh, we got a problem. Wait, there we go. You know, William D., I think a lot of the stuff we were taught as kids about history was not in... I think a lot of that was not true. I don't remember how to drive this car, which is really sad. I was just driving the darn thing a couple days ago. I hate having such a terrible memory. There's a few cars, where I'll probably never forget how to drive them, but most cars, if I don't drive it for 2 days, I forget how to drive it already. Sorry about that. 3, 2, 1. No, I think I got about 3 hours of sleep last night, so... I am freaking tired. That's all I can tell you guys. I am tired. And I don't appreciate that. Alright. I'm going to tell you guys a story. I can't figure this out. Maybe you guys will have some sort of explanation. This is like a serious thing. No kidding. Alright, so... I got a bad thyroid, right? I have to take thyroid medicine. So I wake up, in the middle of the night. I usually have to wake up and go pee once a night. So that's when I take my thyroid medicine, because you're not allowed to, you're supposed to take it on an empty stomach. So last night I woke up, I grabbed my thyroid medicine, I put it in my mouth, and I, take a sip of water. And then I usually kind of like swish the water around a couple of times until the medicine like hits the right part of my tongue to swallow it. It takes me a second. I don't know why. I've always had that problem. But after a couple of swishes, like the thyroid medicine was gone. This is the 4th time that's happened. So I got it on my tongue. I got my medication on my tongue. I take a glass of water. I can feel it still in my mouth. I swish it around a couple times. I can feel it moving around, and then all of a sudden, bloop, it's gone. I can't figure this out. This has happened 4 times now. Like, where is it going? Is it disappearing? Is my mouth a black hole to another dimension? I mean, I can't figure that out. That's something that's only started happening over the last, like, month. It's, like, happened 3 times in the last month. And it's like, where did it go? It's freaking me out. I'm like, did it, like, disappear? It couldn't have dissolved that fast. Ah, crap, I hit the add button. But no, unfortunately, there's no way it dissolved that quickly. It takes a few minutes for that to dissolve. But no, it didn't dissolve. It like disappeared. It's like a freaking magic act. I'm telling you, it's weird. What's up, XYas99? How you doing today? William D says it fell into the event horizon. Something like that. Something like that. Like I couldn't figure it out, man. It's so weird. I mean, I've been taking this same pill for years, and this has never happened before until recently. But I mean, it's there, then it's gone, like that fast, just bloop. Ace and Jevy, how are you doing today? I'm doing alright, thank you. Ah, so you got the DB12 Volante and the Supra. I mean, the Volante is nice, but the Supra is an awesome car. Alright, I have a video on both of them. You might want to look up the video. It'll go over, like, live racing setups, you know, top speed, acceleration, all that stuff. But personally, I think the Supra is one of the best cars you're going to get in this game that you're going to get for free. The Volante is cool, you know, I like it, it's nice, but it's not my favorite. However, the Supra is one of my favorite cars in the game. Now, the Supra, you do got to get elite tokens and put them into there to unlock some of the parts and everything, but it's worth it. It's a great car. It's a great car. I mean, the Volante is one of these cars that I'm going to use occasionally. Like, every once in a while, I'm going to use this car for something. But, the Supra is something I could use daily if needed. Hey, Adif, what's up, bud? He says, any plans for Christmas or New Year's? Not for me, nope. I'll just be making videos and or live streaming and answering people's comments and stuff like that. I'll be doing the same thing I do every day. Honestly. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't really do much, you know. I don't have family that does holidays around here or anything, so. Alright, Flash, hello, hello. Do cars for the Prestige Cup go round and use the same car all year round? I don't quite follow your question there, my friend. Hey, Bob, what's up, buddy? How you been doing today? Hope everything is good. So, if there's a Prestige Cup, you know, alright, in this game, a season lasts for 2 weeks. Every season has a new Prestige Cup. Anna says, I'm a YouTuber and God knows how many comments I reply to. I couldn't imagine being like a really big channel. Like, I can't imagine how many comments a big channel gets per day. I mean, you know, between my 2 gaming channels, I might have somewhere between 200 and 400 comments to go through every day. Imagine being a channel that's got like millions of subscribers. Like, imagine how many comments you must get. I mean, it's really hard for me to... I probably miss, you know, I'm sure I miss quite a few comments. I try and get as many as I can, but I'm sure I miss some here and there. But imagine trying to go through like 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000. But, you know, it's not just like new videos that you're getting comments on. You're getting comments on new videos, old videos, super old videos, videos that you haven't even released yet. All right, well, that last part might be an exaggeration, but... Oh, okay, so we don't know if they're ever going to use an S5 for F5 Roadster for a Prestige Cup or not. So there's probably about 1,500 cars in the game right now, including the gold and purple star cars, right? So they could pretty much use any tier 3, tier 4, or tier 5 car in the game I don't think I've ever seen a tier 1 or tier 2 car as a prestige cup, but occasionally they do a tier 3. Most of the time it's tier 5 or tier 4. But when they're going to use a very specific car, I mean, that's really hard to say. I mean, we can only guess or speculate on stuff like that, so. Sanjeve, you're welcome, buddy. Yeah, the F5 Roadster is a killer car, right? It's got a great live racing setup. It's just an all-around really good car for a lot of things. So, I mean, even if it's not being used for a prestige cup, you know, if you set that up correctly, it can live race. If you max it out, it's going to be really fast. That's one of the better cars in the game. So. But it's probably going to be a while before we see that one used as a Prestige Cup car again. 3, 2, 1, go. I think it's been a Prestige Cup car once or twice in the past. So, I mean, sometimes they do reuse them, but I mean, who knows? Maybe in a month they could decide to use it again, but you just kind of never know. Chances are low, but it's possible. Winpoo says, I think the last tier 3 PC was the RS5. It might have been. How much money in gold? Well, I've been playing this game for, I don't know. Is it 8 years now? 7 years, 8 years, something like that. And, you know, back when I first started, right? I was always upgrading cars. I had to upgrade all the Legends cars, the Tempest cars, the Elite Tuners cars, this cars, that cars. And I mean, you're never going to be able to save at first, but once you finally get all that stuff taken care of, I mean, generally now I only have to upgrade one car per season on average, unless I want to upgrade a second one, so. That's pretty much how that goes. You got to be really stingy with your resources and not upgrade a lot. I mean, if somebody plays a lot, I mean, you can actually make 1 million game cash in an hour. It's tedious and boring, but you can do it. Why am I swapping on showdowns? Well, you know, that's how showdowns go, unfortunately. Eric says, what's next season's PC car? I actually don't know yet. I would have to look at the calendar. I know a couple guys who know how to read the game files, so I usually get that information from them. I haven't looked at it yet, so I'm not really sure. I was actually planning on making a video about that this morning, but I didn't have time. Like, I got 4 YouTube channels right now, so I probably make like 90 videos per month, I bet. William D says, beyond getting the F1, Legends are a waste. Let's see. There's a couple good Legends cars. Like he said, F1, the F1's a killer car. I mean, that's one reason to do Legends right there, but the F1's cool. The Civic Type R, a lot of people love that thing. What else? What else is good on Legends? There's got to be something else, right? Most of the Legends cars suck, in my opinion, but there's a couple nice ones. Hey, doesn't the NSXR, doesn't the S7, does the S7 have a live racing setup, guys? Does anybody remember? I feel like it might have. Alter, they're supposed to be releasing CSR2 sometime next year. I don't think it's going to be the same type of game as this, so. It's going to it's going to be a car game, but it's going to be very different. So I don't think this is going to be shutting down. All right, so Melon and William D say it does. It's a decent car. That's one of those Legends cars I've never upgraded, but I actually always thought about it because I love the way that car looks. But like I said, that's why I have so much game cash. Actually, I'm low on game cash. I mean, I've only got 93 million. I had 140 million, but then I upgraded a bunch of cars, and now I'm like low. I'm low on my stuff. 2, 1, go. I'm low on my stuff, guys and gals. Low on my stuff. Ah, you're trying to restore 3 cars. I got a little bit of bad news for you. You should really only restore 1 car at a time, because when you get those tokens, if you're restoring 3 cars, I think it splits it up, so it's going to take way longer. I mean, it'll take about the same amount of time, but you can get 1 car done faster if you only do 1 at a time. But if you're doing 3 cars, you know, it's going to split the tokens you went up between the 3 cars. And then it takes, you know, 3 times as much, but then they all get finished around the same time-ish, sort of. If that makes sense, but yeah, I've always done 1 car at a time, because I don't know, it feels like it takes forever to do 3. I mean, even 1 feels like it takes forever. One thing I hated more than anything in this game was restoring cars. Oh, that was the worst. How to restore cars? Well, crap, man. It's part of Legends. It's been so long since I've done it. You know what? I can kind of show you, sort of. Let's go to my Legends garage. I actually have a car in there doing nothing, just hanging out, that needs restored. So when you start Legends, you have to restore every one of the Legends cars. That's the goal. It was a long, tedious process, and I hated every second of it. All right, let me figure out how to get into my Legends garage. Legends Studio, right? No. How do I get in there? No. It's been forever since I've done this. Garage? How the heck do I find it? The studio? Inventory? No. Oh, okay, I gotta click on that car a bunch of times. I finished Legends probably what feels like 4 years ago, so you come into this thing, right? You get these old junky cars. And if I hit restore down here, it's going to show me which parts I can restore. So it'll show me that's what it's, you know, that's what it looks like now after I restore the part. That's what it's going to look like. So you have to restore all these different parts, and it takes forever. Would you stop that, you piece of crap? Hold on. Stop. Let me. Oh my God. Why is it doing this? You got to be kidding me. I can't move the car around. What is going on here? This is the most frustrating turd sandwich, turd taco, crap burger. What in the world is wrong with it? You're supposed to be able to move the car all around. I don't want to spend my tokens. I've only got 2 of those tokens. I can't do anything in here. I mean, I guess I can click on these, but it's just making me mad. I should be able to spin the car around. What the heck? Yeah, if I restore it, I guess I could always strip it, right? I don't want to. I don't know why it's acting like that. Ah, there we go. I hate Legends, guys. I hate Legends. Legends is weird and frustrating. And I don't like it. But yeah. But yeah, you just got to restore these old junkers in here. And eventually, once you get them all done, once you get them all restored, you get some bonuses and whatnot. Like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the whole Legends thing. But I'm glad I finished it years ago. And I've always said I hope they never add any more Legends cars. Because if they do, I'm not doing it. But yeah, I don't know. I just have no desire to restore those cars or anything. I got so many. I could probably restore one of every car. I got so many tokens. The game just keeps dumping me tokens for some reason. I don't want them. I don't want those tokens. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could, get one and strip it. But every time I strip one, I got to pay Donna. No, I got to pay Jess money to strip it. See, I'm stingy. I don't want to strip it and pay for that. Oh, I don't want to go to live racing. Jess and Donna, I used to think Jess was our friend, but then I figured she charged us $100,000 to strip a car. I don't think she's our friend anymore, guys. Will Morris, not really. I have played the arcade game a few times, but I don't play it very often or anything. It's kind of cool that it's in there. I probably played it probably like 10 or 20 times when I first found out about it, but I don't know. It's a frustrating game to play because you always crash the car. I get frustrated with it. It's fun, but frustrating. I'm not good at it. I wonder who's got the highest world record of all time on that game. I wish that would be kind of cool if CSR could figure that out and maybe post who owns the world record or something. That would be really awesome. McVin says, do your daily battle. You know, I slack on the daily battles. I probably do one a day. Sometimes I probably miss it. I don't know why, but I've been playing the game so long, I think I've gotten lazy on a few things. William D says, if you have no cards, it's spread amongst all the legends. Hey, he called me a slacker. What did you say? What did you say, sir? That's right, I'm pointing at you. I'm pointing at you, sir. Alright. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Hey, JP. Now everybody's being mean to me. All right. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna stop making YouTube videos in live streams because you guys are mean. This will be the last you guys ever see of this YouTube channel. I'm deleting the whole thing tomorrow. As soon as the stream's over, I'm deleting the whole thing because you guys are mean. That's all I'm going to say. Tired. I'm probably going to try and take a nap today because I'm telling you, I think I got 3 hours of sleep. Ooh, that's a cool color on that car. Normally, I don't like brown cars, but that one actually looks pretty good. Alright. Man. Cordell's being mean too. What's up, Gear? How you doing today? The dork house. Yeah, there was a time where I could not spit out dark house. I still do it. I don't intentionally try to call it the dork house, but for some reason that's just what I say every freaking time. I don't know why. The dork house. Dark horse is what it is. Oh man. Cordell says, I know you ain't gonna be deleting your channel. You're a liar. Well. I think I've made somebody angry by telling a lie. Hope my nose didn't just grow longer. Alright. I'll be like Pinocchio. I'll be like Pinocchio up in here. Three, 2, 1, go. Today's Friday, right? So tomorrow... Alright, I think what I'm going to do is... I think after the stream, I'm going to have lunch, answer some comments, then try and take a nap, because... I don't think I need to record game footage for my robots channel for tomorrow, so... I think I'm just going to take a nap a little later, because I'm going to tell you what, I am freaking tired. Normally my naps are like 20 minutes, though. I don't sleep long. I can't sleep during the day. I don't know why. I wish I could. Usually I sleep really good at night, but last night, not so much. Hey, Sherrod, how's it going, bud? How you doing today? Nice to see ya. Gear says, wake up. I wish I could. I tried to get back to bed. I think I got up at like 2 a.m. I went to bed around 10, got up at 2. Wasn't able to get back to sleep, and yeah. William D, I used to be able to nap for hours. Not anymore. For some reason, I just can't sleep during the day. Not really sure why. What is Cuban coffee? Is that different than regular coffee? I'm trying to cut back onto the coffee and change over to drinking tea. Like I'm trying to have like maybe 2 cups of coffee in the morning, and then the rest of the day I'm going to drink tea. Because you know what? Tea is really good for you. I just ordered some green tea with probiotics and ginger. So that should be like super healthy tea. I don't like tea, but you know what? It's actually got crazy health benefits, so at least the green tea does. I don't know about all tea. Sure, it is a small cup and it'll have you up. Loads of caffeine, I take it, eh? I don't really like driving this car. All right, you know what? Let's go find a car to live race for like the last half hour or something. What's up, Omar? How's your day going? Death Wish coffee? That sounds awful. I don't think I would want to drink that. That sounds scary. Alright, what are we going to live race today? Let's find something to live race. Find something weird. Well, I don't know about weird. Let me go to this hangar here. Maybe we'll race the Indy truck. Let's grab the Indy truck. That's always fun. I need to make a I need to make a new video on setting this up for live racing because I found a better way to do it. William D, thank you, buddy. All right, we're in the 11.8 lobby with this thing today. Look at that. 1,150 miles per hour. Is that supposed to be miles per hour right there? Or is that supposed to be 1,150 RPMs? I mean, this car doesn't make sense with all this stuff here. I mean, no car can do 1,100 miles per hour, right? I guess that's for when they add the 3-mile races, maybe. All right. I bet eventually they're going to add a 1-mile race into this game. The cars just keep getting faster and faster. William D says half mile in 0.1 second. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how that would probably turn out. All right, I got a bunch of bots in here. Let's race. Nope. We'll race gamer. Nope. They all disappeared. Son of a butt. I was trying to click on you bots. And then you disappeared. Jerks. Come back. Come back. All right, we got Timothy Y in the S2000. Hey, Shabam. Says, nice to meet you. You too. All right, check this out. 3, 2, 1, go. I got to remember how to launch this thing now. I think that's all there is to it. All right. Did I win? I won. All right. 12-0. I might be in the 12-0 lobby. I don't know. JP says, I wish you went in the 10-2 lobby. I don't know if I have any cars set up for 10-2, honestly. Most of the cars I have with live racing setups end up in the 11s or 12s. I probably have something in the 10-second lobby, but I don't know. I'd have to look through like a million different cars. Three, 2, 1, go. Do I believe in one hand washes the other? Well, I mean, I guess if you're washing your hands, one hand does wash the other. So, I mean, I guess that would be a true fact as long as you have two hands. I don't know. That's probably supposed to mean something else, but 3, 2, 1, go. All right. William D says, unless you're one-handed. Sure, it says, for everybody that subscribes to you, could you subscribe to them? That would be a lot of people to subscribe to, actually. That would be a lot of people to subscribe to. Like, a lot. What do I have, like 50,000 subscribers? Imagine if I tried to subscribe to everybody, it would take me like a year just to do it. I think I'm supposed to let go of the gas on... I don't remember what gear. I wasn't paying much attention here. I think I'm supposed to let go of the gas at number 2 on this truck, maybe. Uh-oh, melon disconnected. Bummer. Alright, we got free Palestine. Alright, I'm going to try letting go of the gas at number 2. I think that's how I'm supposed to do it. Three, 2, 1, go. Now we still get a sticky start. I mean, that's fine if we do. I'm not really that upset about it, but... So, Sherrod, if you're trying to get subscribers on YouTube, it's pretty rough. I mean, I got 4 YouTube channels, right? This one, when I started doing the CSR videos, it did pretty good pretty quickly. But like my little audio review channel, that one's been a very slow process, right? I mean, it can take some channels, you'll get lucky, and you know, if it's about a subject that not a lot of people are making videos about, yet a lot of people are interested in the subject, then it's pretty easy to grow a channel. But hold on. But it's not super easy to do well on YouTube. It can some channels get lucky and they just kind of take off, right? Other channels will sometimes take years. I'm trying to remember what my launching technique was for this. I had some sort of technique. Yeah, maybe I didn't. I don't know, but I'm tired. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't think I did have a technique, because I mean, I want to run it slower than the dyno anyways, so. William D says, I need to pull some fusions off the Indy truck because it's too fast. I don't think coffee really wakes me up that much, honestly. I could probably have coffee and I'd still be tired. Like, it wakes me up a little bit in the morning, but it doesn't do a whole lot, unfortunately. I've never been one of those people that are like hugely... I mean, if I drink enough coffee, I guess, if I make it like super, super strong, maybe, but... Amon says, I didn't find you 11.8. Yeah, I'm in the 12-something lobby, so... 11.8's gonna be way... You're probably not going to find me in the 11-8 lobby. I'm probably in 12-0 or 12-2. I think it just moved me or something, actually. I think it just bumped me lobbies. Free Palestine, good swaps, buddy. But I think it just changed me. Mr. C said, I've never had a coffee. Well, you know, if you don't need it, don't start. That's how I look at it. It's just another thing to spend money on. If you don't need it, don't do it. I like coffee and all, but it's not really, I don't know. You get addicted to it's the problem. Alright, that didn't do me any favors. William D said it's my worst addiction at this point. Board games, I don't like board games, honestly. When I was a kid, I used to like Monopoly a lot, but I never really been much of a board game person. Three, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I think this truck's going to have a sticky start no matter what I do, now that I remember correctly. Ah, he was actually... Huh. He actually ran a decent time. I thought I was going to slow down and still win on that one, but... I underestimated that car. All right. Check that out. That's a pretty cool livery on that color. I like it. All right, Samir R. Booney. Oh, Ahmad, is that you? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. I don't think I could get in the 11.8. Well, maybe I could. I probably could if I kept driving fast enough, but... I'd rather not. This truck's set up to where it can probably pretty... Oh, hold on. This truck's set up to where it can win most live races. And run pretty slow, which is nice. I like that. It'll be my secret weapon live racer. More than likely though, a lot of people will probably refuse to race this truck. I would guess. Let go at number 3. Let's see what that does. Hey, that does give me a much better run right there. Oops. Sky's the limit. Good call, man. 11.9. I ran a little fast. Alright, JP says I have a Hunatron running 9.4s and gets put in the 10.2 lobby. So it's really easy for you to win, right? The Hunatron's a really cool car. Like, I don't know, the Hunatron's kind of a weird one to set up and drive, but I like that car. Hunatron's pretty awesome, actually. Rice found melon. Oh man, I do need something. I'm gonna start falling asleep on the live stream. 3, 2, 1, go. What about the Google Play Store? You know, I really like driving my Hunatron, but I don't like shifting it. What is this? There's a spider up on my ceiling. I think it just... What is it doing? I don't know what that spider's doing, but it's freaking me out. It's like dancing all over the top, all over the ceiling there. I don't know what the heck he's doing, man. I don't know if he's attacking an insect and trying to eat it or what, but... Ah, re-leveled up. Cool, cool. Alright, hold on. We'll come back out to the lobby here in a minute. So when I do, just try and challenge me as quickly as possible if you're in my lobby when I come back out. Because normally as soon as I come out of there, somebody's hitting the button trying to race me. So you got to be quick. Gear Slinger's at 1,791. Not bad, not bad. I wonder what my rank... If I still played this game as much as I did when I first started playing, I wonder what my ranking would be. Like, I get... You know, I've been playing so long, I get burnt out on it if I spend too much time on it, so... I don't play as much as I used to. Most of the time, I probably spend 30 minutes to like an hour per day playing. You know, except for when I'm live streaming or whatever, but... I think I used to spend like about 3 hours a day playing this, if I remember correctly. Good races, good races. Alright, Palestine got me in the Mercedes. Yeah, the game definitely has a really large file size. That is for sure. The game is huge. Okay, that was not a good way to drive the car either. Oh, is that one? Yeah, I think you're right. That is labeled as a McLaren, which is kind of weird. I mean, it's got a big Mercedes sign on the front, so you would think it would be labeled as a Mercedes, but... I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's kind of both. It's like the McLaren Mercedes mix. Mr. C said, I fell asleep gaming and I somehow stripped my maxed out M5 BMW right before the Prestige Cup. You know, if something like that happens, I would contact game support and be like, hey, I mean, I guess, you know, somehow I fell asleep and stripped my car in my sleep. Could you please send my car back? Oh, man. That would be so horrible to do something like that. I've done something like that once. I remember falling asleep with my phone once, and when I woke up, I don't remember if I bought something or if I sold something on a game, but yeah, I did something. I also remember once my phone was in my pocket and it made 2 purchases that I had to call the company and be like, hey, I didn't mean to buy this. I said the phone did this in my pocket. They refunded my money, thank goodness, but... we disconnected. You know, sometimes if you contact game support and be like, hey, I accidentally stripped this, can you refund it? Sometimes they will. I mean, I doubt every support person is cool, but some of them are. Some of them are probably pretty awesome. Alright, we got about 10 more minutes left on the stream, everybody. This guy says, let go at 3. Yeah, that's probably the best way to drive it. George says, I've never been able to sleep during the day, so I get you. You know, when I had a job for a while that was 3rd shift, right? Oh, it was terrible. I felt like a zombie for like 2 years that I did that because I didn't sleep well. I'd come home from work, I wouldn't be able to sleep. Then I'd finally fall asleep for like an hour or so, hour and a half, and I'd wake up. Later in the evening, I'd fall back asleep for another hour. I was sleeping like 2 or 3 hours a day, and it was awful. But, you know, Friday, I'd get off at like 7 a.m. I would just stay up. Then Friday night, I would go to sleep at like 8 p.m. and I'd sleep for 15 hours. It was awful. Mr. C called support, but they couldn't do anything. That's a bummer, man. Some support people will. Shubham, you out of here, man? If so, have a great day. He said, bye. I think it means you're leaving. All right. So I think somebody said they were in my lobby and wanted to race me, but I don't know if you're in here or not. I forget who that was. But yeah, you know, sometimes though, if you get a support person that doesn't help you out, close the ticket and write a new one. And sometimes if you get a different support person, that they may be more willing to help than the last guy. Because occasionally you do get a person who just doesn't care. Like, some support people are awesome and some of them are just kind of like, eh. So sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you get a bad one. Which is a bummer, but that's kind of how it goes. Mr. C says, what's sleep? I'll tell you what it is. It's wonderful. It's a very wonderful thing. I love sleep. I'm a big fan of sleeping. All right. D-end fast swaps. We got two of the fastest cars in the game right here, about to duke it out. Of course, neither one of us is set up to be as fast as possible. All right, what's going on there? We got a little bit of game lag. Game lag. The game is a lagging. All right, 12.4. He ran a 12.6. All right, let's see. Is he going to challenge me back? No. I guess he doesn't want to swap after all. That's all right, though. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what. I don't even know what. Okay, Rise, you like the Hypermax lobby? I don't have any cars that would do well in there. I don't think. Now, if I were to max this truck out, it would definitely do well in the Hypermax lobby, but I'm not really. Eventually, I am going to max this out, I think. One of these days. I wish I had two of these. I could have one maxed out and one set up for live racing. Yeah, I mean, that's true. If you're swapping, it doesn't need to do well. Generally, I don't do swapping, though. Normally, if I go in the live racing, just a live race, I try and win them all. Like, the only time I really swap are on the live streams. I don't know, I mean, I like swapping, but I like to just try and go in there and win, too, as well. The only thing I don't like, though, is when you try and, you're trying to race people. Wait, did we disconnect again? And half the people refuse or disconnect or something. That's the beauty of swapping, though, is once you connect to somebody, you can just sit there and keep racing until either they disconnect or who knows what. All right. Tippy 22 ISO 100% check. He says 100% no. That car looks nice and orange, though. Oh, wait, now he's going to challenge me. First he said no, and then he said yes. All right, cool. Here we go. We only got like 5 more minutes left, guys and girls. Five more minutes. Isn't my super max? Yeah, it is. My super is maxed, actually. I think that does what? 6 9s, 7 zeros? Gear, you too, my friend. Thank you. But yeah, I've never been a fan of the Hypermax. I don't really understand why they have a Hypermax lobby. Like, they should make some changes there. I mean, there should be like a, 3-second lobby, 3.2, 3.4, 3.6. Eventually, we're going to get cars that fast, I'd imagine. Man. What in the world? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. I'll slow down. So, George, normally Fridays and Sundays I stream on this channel. I ran 11.6, they ran 11.5. William D says, see you on Sunday. Yeah, man, thank you. If you're out of here, have yourself a wonderful day. I'm going to run a couple of slow ones here. I'm going to run a couple of really slow ones before we go. Jory says, I'm permanent leave and I'd love to join while the baby sleeps. Yeah, so Fridays, I usually stream around 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, and then Sundays, it's usually 9 a.m. I probably have strange streaming times, but I don't know. According to YouTube, like one of the reasons I stream at the times I do is according to YouTube, most of my viewers, there's more of my viewers online and active on YouTube at these times than the rest of the day, so. Was YouTube correct? I'm not sure, but I don't know if they were correct or not, but I'm going to lose a couple here before we go. But our stream time is about up for the day. Oh, all right. Part of his car is missing. Oh, what the heck? That's not the car I was supposed to be racing. This game's weird sometimes. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. This game's really weird sometimes, I'll tell you. I'm going to go really nice and slow here. Yeah, definitely a glitch. Hey Mario, what's up, my friend? How you doing today? Awesome to see ya. Alright, I'm going to do one more slow run, and that's probably going to be it for the day. William D, I don't know what you're... No, yes, I don't know. I don't know what you're singing over there, William D. I'm guessing that's a song of some sort, but I don't think I recognize it. Uh-oh. Oh, Malcolm in the Middle. Life is unfair. I remember that part. I like Malcolm in the Middle. That was a good show. That was definitely a good show. I always enjoyed that one. What I want to do here, I want to go to ending soon. Let me put the ending soon up. All right. I used to watch that show all the time. I wonder if that shows on YouTube. I don't think I have anything currently that McFinn says, what cars have you bought with your car credits so far? Nothing, actually. I think I've only earned enough credits to get one car, and I haven't bought anything with it yet, so. So far, there's not a lot of stuff that I can do. I mean, most of the cars that I have, you have to max it out in order to do the little thing. And when those last little events that pop up, I haven't had any cars to do it, basically, so it's crazy. I'm not really that interested in doing the collection stuff. I'm not into it. I'll probably do a thing or two here or there on collections, but it's not really something I'm like, hey, this is cool. I don't want to do this. It's more like it. Honestly, I just look at it as a way for them to try and get more of your money. I think that's all collections is. I don't see it as a fun feature. I really see that as just, I don't know. I don't think they, I don't know. They could have they made it more interesting or fun somehow, but I don't really like the collections. Like, it sounded like a cool idea at first, but I'm not so sure. I don't know. I'm not into it. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for the day, guys and gals. I just want to say thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys big time. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for hanging out with me on the live streams. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a great weekend if I don't see you before the weekend's over. The guy who played Malcolm doesn't remember recording the show? What, is there something wrong with him? Oh. There must be. That would be crappy. Sucks when people have health problems. Health problems are no fun. All right, everybody. Catch you guys later. Thank you, and we will catch you next time. Have a wonderful day.